Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, it's your number one Fat Asian coming to you today with a Women's World Cup inspired experiment. Yes, after this past week where the US dropped their third nuclear bomb on an Asian country, the US women's national team decimated Thailand 13-0. So it's looking more and more likely that the US women's national team is going to be the presumptive champions of this World Cup. So I thought, through the power of the cheat engine, what would it look like if we took the Women's World Cup winners and had them face off up against the Men World Cup winners? Yes, today we are doing the men's French national side versus the US women's national side. And if the thought of the battle of the sexes gets your nipples all tingly, go ahead, smush your nipple into the like button, subscribe if you are new. And without further ado, let's hop in, ladies first. As you can see, thank God for the power of the cheat engine and my boy, the Pfeiffer, link up to his channel who does all these mods, because the women's national team is completely in the game alongside with all of their photos. They're gonna have their game models, all their hairstyles, they're all in there. So elephant in the room here, a lot of these guys are super high rated. Megan Rapone, you know, Alex Morgan, 90 rated, Tobin Heath, 90 rated. This is graded on a scale that is supposedly just for women. EA have stated that they never intended the males and the females to ever actually play each other in FIFA. But I'm not gonna change any of these ratings because it's just more fun that way. So the big three up top, you got Tobin Heath on the right wing. Not the quickest for a winger. As you can see right here, only 78 acceleration, 76 sprint speed, but you can see in the technical abilities, a monster. Alex Morgan, obviously a beast and pretty quick, 84 acceleration, 86 sprint speed, and pretty good strength, 76 strength. Pretty good ball control, dribbling, and finishing. And Megan Rapone, also not the quickest either, 75 sprint speed, pretty good in stamina, but godlike in the technical skills. 90 plus in dribbling, curve, crossing, and ball control. Then you got the MVP of the previous Women's World Cup and Carly Lloyd, who scored an absolute banger last year. As you can see in her stats, hyper well balanced. She is just a forest of dark greens in pretty much all of her stats. And then you have some new faces in Horn, who's 87 rated. And then at the CDM position, you have 88 rated Julie Ertz, whose husband is Zach Ertz of the Philadelphia Eagles. In the back line, you got Dunn, you got 88 rated Sauerbrunn, you got Dahlkemper and O'Hara. Actually not the strongest back line. And then no more Hope Solo in between the six. Instead, you got 86 rated Nahir. Now, while a lot of these female players have excellent ratings, here's the big knock against them. The biggest disadvantage is going to be their height, because their 86 rated keeper is 5'9". Dahlkemper over here, 5'7" at center back. Sauerbrunn, 5'7" as well. In fact, who is the tallest person on this team? Oh my God. In fact, looking over this team, Nahir is the tallest person in the starting 11 at 5'9". Everyone else is tiny. I mean, this girl over here, Dunn, is 5'1". Now, this isn't that big of an issue when they're going up against other girls who are not as tall, but when going up against the men, especially like the Olivier Girouds of France, but still, on paper and in ratings, a very strong team with an attack of 87, a midfield of 86, and a defense of 84. But how does it compare to the World Cup winning side that has penises? Is it penises or peni? This is the starting lineup that won the World Cup. Up top was Olivier Giroud. Behind him at the center forward position, you got Antoine Griezmann. On the right side, you got Kylian Mbappe. On the left side, they did choose to play Matuidi. They won the World Cup, so who are we to argue? And then a fantastic midfield pairing of N'Golo Kante as well as Paul Pogba. Then in the back line, they had Lucas Hernandez, Titi, Rafael Varane, and Pavard, who scored the goal of that World Cup. And then in between the six, you got Hugo Lloris. And on the bench, you got the likes of, you know, Dembele, Fekir, Talvin, Tolisso, Mandanda, Mendy, Kimpembe. I mean, it's just a treasure trove of talent. And actually, when it comes to height, this isn't the worst matchup for the women's team, because a lot of the players on this side are not that tall. Kylian Mbappe, only 5'10". Antoine Griezmann, 5'9". N'Golo Kante, 5'6". It's shorter than most of the women's national team. Sorry, Kante. Matuidi's 5'11", so he's pretty tall. So the big ones that they have to worry about are Paul Pogba, who's coming in at 6'3", and then Olivier Giroud up top at 6'4", is gonna cause some issues for that back line, who I think the tallest girl in there is 5'8". And they are gonna have issues if they're gonna try to cross it in, because I mean, everyone in this back line is at least 6 foot tall. And you see that their starting lineup comes out to an attack of 83, a midfield of 86, and a defense of 83. So the women's national side is actually ratings-wise superior. But now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take both of these teams and we're gonna have them play head-to-head in a live action portion. And I'm not gonna be controlling either side. It's just gonna be CPU versus CPU on legendary difficulty at a neutral ground at Wembley Stadium. And you guys can go ahead, vote up in the eye thingies. Who do you guys think is going to come out on top here. And as I am prone to do, I have to go ahead and make a prediction. And since the U.S. Women's National Team has been very vocal about their displeasure that they are not paid as much as the men, so as a forfeit for this video, if I get the prediction wrong, then I will be giving half of what this video makes to my girlfriend. But only if the girls win, because I'm going Team Penis. I mean, come on. Who's with me? Who's with me in the chat? So in goal content, I really need you guys to come through here. But all right, boys, here we go. Both sides representing their gender stroll out onto the pitch. I mean, vote up in the eye thing is right now. Do you guys think that the women should be paid as much as the men? I think that the U.S. Women's National Team should definitely be paid more than the U.S. Men's National Team, because they're winning World Cups and the men's national team can't even make it to a World Cup, so might have a point there. And as you can see, all the player models, all the scanned faces in the game, and that is going to be the man that I'm counting on, Giroud! You better score for me, man, I need you! So I think, even though that the ratings are more on the female side, I think the overall lack of height is actually going to hurt him. Maybe I'm just being sexist. But here we go, boys. Men versus women. Battle of the sexes underway. All right, Tobin Heath. Oh, skids past Pavard. No, Lucas Hernandez tries to go for the cross, but height difference already playing a role there. Oh, Carly Lloyd, it's a goal! 2 minutes in, Carly Lloyd hits a worldie from the top of the box that curls in. I might be giving my girlfriend, girl, if you watching this right now, you might be getting paid. Cross didn't really lead to anything, but then unselfish layoff right there. First time, finesse OP, looking like the start of FIFA 19. Oh yeah, beautiful curl. Hugo Lloris left helpless. Carly Lloyd coming in big for Team USA. It must be weird for Conte to play here. Oh, O'Hara done in from Matuidi. What's he gonna do here? Lays it off. Lucas Hernandez can send it across if he wants to. He does. Oh, it's against the 5-foot. Done. And a header from a mile out from Mbappe. I knew once I saw that the left back was 5'1", there was gonna be issues because the CPU loves to cross to that far back post. And yeah, just a height difference, towering above. And honestly, once again, height playing a big difference there because a taller keeper is gonna easily get to this. This is a looping header. Naher is quick to react, but look at that, just a couple more inches in her hand. And that would have been a save. And that is the difference right there. Mbappe and the men, instant response. 9th minute, and we're tied 1-1. But it forces a corner, and every single one of these is going to be a goal-scoring opportunity for France if they wish to do it. Right here, Matuidi rises, but O'Hara, good clearance off of the line. Not sure if Naher was going to get there, actually. Attacking that byline, over to Matuidi. Matuidi gets past one, sends in the cross. Oh, and the 5'1" done, rises to the occasion. Well played. So another corner. Go close to Conte. Oh my god! It's calamitous! Oh my god! There was so much chaos in that. There was actually, I think, yeah, Varane like fell over. Lucas Hernandez had another shot at this, and then they're going to call Giroud for offsides. But absolute chaos in front of net there. Somehow holds on to that one. Giroud laying it off to Mbappe. Mbappe's got a shot. Great save. Strong hands. And that is going to be the first half. KG. And after the early goal, it's been all the French. The scoreline is 1-1, but it's been 10 shots and 7 of them on target, while only 2 shots and none of them on target for the ladies. So yeah, even though the scoreline is tied, it is going to be tough sledding for the females in the second half. Megan Rapone not able to handle that. Oh, terrible giveaway. Tobin Heath fires off of the nutsack of Varane. Let's see this again. Yep. Right in the nutsack. Truly a battle of the sexes. That's all it takes. N'Golo Kanté. Cross to the back post. Once again, it's Mbappe, but another great save from Naher. I'm not giving the 5'9" keeper enough credit. All right, and the Frenchmen, here they can come again. They got a lot of people on this overlap on this right side. Pavard flips one into the middle. Giroud, Fekir is there. I'm sorry, but Naher able to force it out again. All right, is there enough time for one more attack? Matuidi gives it to Lucas Hernandez. Beautiful cross to the back post. The 5'1" done. Oh my god! Mbappe was there. Mbappe had won the header. The women let off the hook once more. Oh my god! They got some free kick specialists on this team, but I think they just took off Megan. No, they're going to give it to Alex Morgan, who could win it for the women at the death of the game. It's at a perfect spot, too. Alex Morgan for Team USA calls in an extra player. Lets it run past her. Tobin Heath. Oh, really low. Oh, yeah. In the Battle of the Sexes, 90 minutes was not enough. All right, extra time. Let's go. Zerbroni is able here. Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, Mewis. Ah, it's set up so perfectly for at the top of the box. Second half of injury time, guys. We might be going to pens. I'm super impressed at how well the women have handled the height. All right, this possibly could be the last attack here. Thalvin laying it off for Conte. Conte at the top of the box. Osman, oh my God! Literally a minute left in this game. We can watch it again. Lax defending, mental mistakes. And yeah, even if we had a taller keeper, I don't think that's placed perfectly. And the much maligned man, the Mercurial Osman Dembele, is gonna win it for the penises. Goals in the 9th and the 3rd minute, and then not another goal until the 120th minute. It's been suspenseful, boys. But give it up for the ladies as well. Really fierce, competed at the highest level, and took the men's pretty much all the way to pens. And if it got to pens, it could have been anybody's game. I thought that the men were just going to crush them, that it was just going to be header after header over that 5'1" Dun chick. But she stood up, man. A really gutsy performance from the U.S. women's national team. As you can see, they were battered. It was almost 2-1 with shots. And then there was 11 shots on target for the men, while there was only 2 shots on target for the ladies. That all said, everything else was pretty even. Possession, pretty even. The women actually had more tackles. But in the battle of the World Cup winners, it is the male gender that comes out on top. But if you want to check out other weird and wacky FIFA 19 adventures, go ahead and click over here, Dinks Boost. And if you don't want to check out Pure Insanity, this is my China Ruins Everything career mode. It's pretty fun. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me, BMOnus. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. Remember to stay yourself, stay humble. Until next time, guys, stay thick.